Hello, I'm David, the spirit in the raw. I bring you channeled messages downloaded as automatic writing from the source. These messages are designed to trigger you in the awakening process and hasten your journey into your next reality. Hello, this is podcast number 8. Who is the Brotherhood? It was downloaded on the 26th of November 2006. And I think you'll find it interesting because it really sort of explains the guides and the energies around where I'm receiving information. It gives you a little insight to that. So let me begin. The Brotherhood of the White Robe is indeed an order of ascended masters, original energies, early masters, and initial energies from the womb of God. They were pretenders to the throne of God. They were instigators of great catastrophes, all in the name of God, but they were really trying to find themselves. They were users and abusers of mankind, but they eventually came to understand that their path to healing, their original sin, that is, the pain and suffering they felt when they believed God abandoned them in the fifth dimension at a time at the forming of the universe and its endless galaxies. The ones in the white robes were left to know all, yet know nothing. They had a power to create and destroy whole planets, solar systems, galaxies. Yet they couldn't engage themselves in life. They had no understanding of being, and so they set about incarnating on planets and in solar systems to experience life so that they could know themselves. They observed during these incarnations that various entities would engage in manipulations of individuals and whole planets to garner personal power and reward from the labour of these hapless newer souls. The Brotherhood of the White Robes started to realise that they could also engage in this behaviour, and for a time they did. However, lag time for the Brotherhood was instantaneous, and they quickly learned the disastrous consequences of these manipulations. So they resolved to help themselves by helping man travel the journey to enlightenment, thus enlightening themselves and paving the way for the atonement of their previous indiscretions. Now, those brothers who are spirits who have ascended or emerged early in the development of planets, they are now preparing to enter the kingdom of heaven. That is God's new realm. The place where God has total understanding of all the elements of this creation, and he is now preparing for the white robe warriors to enter. They are committed to protecting man and mankind from any further manipulations by the other warriors who have invaded these dimensions and who have fed off the fear, distress and angst of man and mankind. The warriors of evil have caused all sorts of distress and disharmony to increase man and mankind's fear and emotional upheaval. Their power depends upon it. The Brotherhood of the White Robe warriors has been obligated to keep these elements at bay, and they have not done that well in the past. Now they must atone for their selfishness and work to release man and mankind from the spell that befalls them. They are the disillusioners. That's the end of this broadcast. It's not very long, but it gives you an idea of who I'm channeling from and what their motivations are. And I think it also demonstrates that in a balanced universe, there is both good and evil. It's pretty interesting. But at any rate, enjoy the podcast. The next podcast that we'll be doing is called Wealth. It's just about wealth. I think you'll find that very interesting as well. And I'll look forward to seeing you then. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.